Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone and citation to elect pushing this truth. So in today's video, I just want to talk about how Esau and the other nations, all right, you guys are through, okay? And you guys don't have salvation, all right? So, long story short, the other nations, they're not included, all right, in salvation. They're not including the promises, all right. The other nations are doomed, all right. And Esau, okay, being the devil, all right, Esau tricked the whole entire world thinking that they actually have salvation, okay. He tricked everybody thinking that Yahushua came, all right, and he died for the whole entire world. He died for every single last human being, and that's just pure false, all right? All the other nations, what you guys have to look forward to is slavery, okay? That's your future, all right? According to scriptures, all right? If you studied them, you would know that the other nations are going to slavery, all right, under the Israelites, all right? And then this is pure scripture, all right? So you can't argue against it. It doesn't matter. Don't deal with your emotions, all right? Don't be sad. Just read it verbatim and analyze, all right? Just read the scripture and analyze, okay? If you guys actually read the scriptures, you would know, all right? So you other nations, that's what you have to look forward to, all right? So stop thinking that, don't stop thinking that the Most High actually cares about you. Stop thinking that Yahushua loves you. Stop thinking that, all right? Just reason, all right? If in the Old Testament, okay, he was only dealing with the Israelites, only cared about them. So why all of a sudden would he switch up and care about the other nations, okay? Yahushua was only sent to the lost tribes, okay, that were scattered abroad of Israel. That's it, okay? When it talks about Gentiles, okay, it's only talking about the scattered people, all right? Esau and the other nations, okay? You guys had your time to rule, okay? You guys had your time in the sun, all right, to rule the world, okay, and do whatever bullshit you want to do, all right? And the Edomites is the last one right now, is the last one of you heathens to rule, okay? You do whatever you want, okay? You preach whatever rhetoric you want. You preach homosexuality, okay? You preach that's a beautiful thing to do. You preach men and women are equal. You think that's a beautiful thing, okay? You preach very high interest, okay, on particular things, okay? But you're not supposed to be doing that, all right? In terms of, because that's unfair, okay? According to the scriptures, okay, if you actually read the law, all right, that's an unfair thing that you guys do, all right? You guys just ruling pure bullshit, pure wickedness, okay? And then so you did your thing, all right, and now you're gonna be out, okay? And because you sucked, all right, but the reason why you suck at ruling is because you're evil, okay? You're inherently evil, all right? When you come out of the womb, okay, you come out speaking lies, as the scriptures say, all right? So because you're evil, okay, you suck at ruling and you rule unrighteously, unaccording to the scriptures, all right? They keep saying that America is a God-fearing country, is a God-fearing land, all right? And its values is based off of based off the Bible. That's a complete lie, all right? If it was based off the Bible, they wouldn't be promoting the things that they do now. All right. They wouldn't be allowing the certain wickedness that they have allowed now. All right. If they're going by the Bible, they wouldn't have shrimp, crab, lobster, pork. They wouldn't have that as a delicacy. They wouldn't even have it to be able to be eaten. All right. But that's treated as high in the society. So because of your low life mentality, because of your evil, okay, you're going to slavery. Okay. And the Most High ordained this. Okay, he wanted this to happen since the beginning of time. So he already knew that your red ass was gonna be evil. He already knew that. Okay, and you other nations too. Okay, so this is Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord, okay, will have mercy on Jacob. All right, so because at the end of the day, he's gonna choose the Israelites like he promised. Okay, he chose Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Okay, and Jacob, all of his descendants, everyone after him, okay? If you do not descend from this line, Why do you think you're part of this covenant? Okay, you're not part of this covenant. Do you descend from this line? No, you don't. So stop thinking that you're part of this, all right? You have slavery to look forward to, all right? You guys already know you don't like the Israelites. You guys already know you don't like the natural, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. You guys know you already look at them with disdain, okay? As the scriptures would said, you guys would. So because of your evil and transgressions is death, all right? Bondage to you guys, all right? And it says, and set them in their own land, all right? The Israelites, all right? They're not in their land, okay? Who are the only people that's not calling themselves by the right name? It's the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right? Everybody else knows where they come from. Everybody else knows their family lineage, okay? For the most part, because there's going to be some people that say, well, to be honest, I don't know where. But you can easily check up your history. You can easily find your history, okay? Our history is the only one that's been destroyed, and we have no idea where we came from. Stop trying to compare yourself to the people that went to slavery, okay? You white folks, you Indian people, you Asian people, stop trying to compare any hardship you went through with the slavery, okay? Because everyone likes to say, oh, we all went into slavery. Oh, okay, so because you all went to slavery, the slavery that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans served was nothing? Is that the case? Hell no, it's not the case, all right? So, we're the only ones that don't call ourselves by our name. Our history was absolutely destroyed, and we still don't know to this... Well, we know now, obviously, but the majority of Israel doesn't know. The majority of Jake doesn't know. The majority of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans still call themselves African American, still call himself Native American, still call himself Puerto Rican, and all this madness, okay? And we're not in our own land, all right? Our land is Israel, okay? So the Most High is going to set us in our land, okay? It says, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, to the house of Israel, okay? To the house of Israel, shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. All right? So we're going to take, all right, the ones who ruled us and put them and rule over them. This is simple, what you would say, quote unquote, karma. Okay? What goes around comes around. All right? You do something back, it goes right back. All right? You do something bad, all right, that evil's going to return on to you, okay? The Most High is a balanced power, all right? And whoever, okay, so if you guys don't even believe this, all right, if you scoffers don't even believe this, all right, then what does the scripture mean, all right? Because this scripture blatantly is saying that the Israelites are going to have whoever ruled over them in slavery, all right? What's servants and handmaids? What is that? Slaves. All right, it's going to possess them. All right, captive. That doesn't sound nice. All right, so whoever put captive the Israelites, all right, the Israelites are going to put them as captives. And it says that in the scriptures that every nation destroyed Israel. All right, this is Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patient of faith of the saints. All right, who are the saints, the Israelites. All right. Who's a man who rules by the sword? Esau. All right. But it says, but basically, whoever lead into captivity, so it's all the other nations that put us in captivity. The Israelites are going to put them in captivity. All right. The white man put the blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans in slavery, so we're going to put him in slavery. All right. Under the Lord. This is simple common sense. All right. And you people got to stop thinking, okay, that you have repentance, you have a chance of forgiveness. Okay, there's no hope for you. All right, you other nations, there's no hope. Okay, this is Acts 11:19. Now, okay, there which were scattered abroad. Okay, this is the Israelites are scattered upon the persecution that arose from Stephen. All right, traveled as far as Phineas in Cyprus and Antioch, preaching the word to none but unto the Jews only. All right, because you devils like to say, but okay, I agree, he did preach to Israel. Okay, he did, but it doesn't say only. He preached to Israel and the other stupid ass nations, the other nations. That's not the case. It says specifically right here, only the Jews. All right, so they only went to the scattered Jews. All right, which are the Gentiles. Okay, there's two terms of Gentiles. All right. An Israelite that wasn't behaving in his like manner, okay, but that was behaving like a different nation, and then a natural born Gentile, which he was even born as a Israelite. Okay, he's a whole different nation. We're not talking about those guys, okay? And it doesn't matter what you guys say. All right, the scriptures are always gonna hold true. All right, and you guys are gonna keep getting offended, because the scriptures say you would get offended, all right, because this is a very strong and serious topic, all right? And the reason why you get offended, because it hurts, is it's devouring you, okay? I mean, it's as simple as that. Yeah. All right, so I hope this lesson was edifying, and shalom.